Hey y'all, so it's getting closer. Hugh and John cut all of these 6x6 logs for us the other day, and you can see the hoops. The hoops are up there for the greenhouse. Well, it's not a greenhouse because it's not heated, for the high tunnel. And John is going to bring his little machine over here, or Hugh's going to... Well, where are you going, Miss Ma'am? Huh? Sassy brass. She's probably chasing something, tormenting it. The other day she chased a yunt for a long time. I scooted her away from it at one point, but then the next time I looked, she was chasing it again. So she's brutal. But anyway, what I was saying is they're going to make us kind of a flat spot about right here somewhere. Maybe down here closer to the garden. We want to use the flattest spot available, so that really kind of all they have to do is just maybe peel off the top of the grass, and that will be better. So, and that also gives me access to watering just from the house, because there's a water hose over there at the back of the house, or a spigot, and Hugh said he could put one out here on this side of the house, coming out of the basement as well. So I'll be able to just hook a nice long water hose up to water inside the greenhouse. For all of this down here, of course, we use the totes. And at some point, we probably will invest in irrigation, just because the watering takes up a huge amount of time if it's a dry summer. But the irrigation, I hate investing in inexpensive irrigation, because it just isn't going to last that long. We do have enough irrigation to do about 1,000 feet of beds. So that's not very many, because we have thousands and thousands of feet of beds. Because this field here, I think these beds are about 80 feet long, and there's about 19 beds. And across the road, those beds are about 60 feet long, and there's about 10 beds. And up there, those beds are about 100 feet long, and there's 12 rows. I don't know if I said that right. But anyway, you know what I mean. You just kind of have to read between the lines with me. And there's that toilet. I know, that toilet's got to go this week. You and I have to make a big trip to the dump. We still have to take that carpet that's on the back porch. We have to take that off. That's what Chelsea and I pulled out of the bedroom that we're turning into a studio. And this came out of the bathroom that was just, the wall was in our way. It just was hard to pull our little buggy that we pull with the flowers on it in and out. And so we just had to make a pathway, and it was in the way. But anyway, I showed you these guys yesterday, and let's go up here and visit the little ones. This will be a short video, y'all. I did order for myself. I've talked to you guys about the lady, her name is Blossom and Branch. I think that's the name of it. If I remember, I will give a link to her videos. I love watching her. She lives out in Colorado, so she's a couple of zones colder than we are. But she has been involved in all of this longer than I have, especially with she does regenerative farming, and that's what we're leaning toward. Wanting to, instead of plowing, we're wanting to use cover cropping to take care of weeding and not pull the cover cropping or till it in, but actually, let's go up here and sit down. Hugh and I went to Sam's Club the other day, so we've got boxes to take to the dump. But anyway, yeah. But she's very interesting to listen to, and she understands a lot about cover cropping. Listen to those pretty things. I did find my other clanger, or whatever it's called, but I've got to re-find it because it got lost again, so that I can put it on the bottom of the big one. I just love sitting out here and listening to these. The company is called Corinthian Bells, and I tell you what, if you enjoy wind chimes, these have the most beautiful and musical sound of any I've ever heard. They're actually tuned, so they're just soft to listen to. Very, very soothing. But anyway, what was I telling you? I keep getting sidetracked, y'all. Oh my goodness. I told a friend of mine the other day, I said, I'm just tired of saying I'm tired. So I need to not say I'm tired. I'm blessed with work. There we go. How's that? I am blessed with work. Somebody said that on a movie that I saw one time. If any of you remember what that was, let me know. It's just hanging on the periphery of my memory, but I can't remember. Oh, I know what it was. I do. It was Return to Me. If you have never seen that movie, I'm going to encourage that you get that movie and watch it. It is just one of my favorite all-time movies. But anyway, and it was O'Connor. What was his first name? He has passed now, but he was the grumpy one in All in the Family. I can't remember, but anyway, he was Grandpa in that movie, and he was always such a good actor, but that movie was just precious. But all right, y'all, this is just gonna be a little shorty. I gotta get up and go inside and get busy, but I did want to say hi and just let you know we're still busy here. We're still getting some things done. Not as quickly as I would like to, but in order to get it done as quickly as I would like to, we would need to hire about 5 people. So I guess with just Hugh and Chelsea and I working, we're moving along. We'll get it done. Our goal is to get all of the infrastructure finished this year. If we can get all the infrastructure finished, then next year we'll be able to concentrate just on the agritourism part of all of this. And that will be wonderful and lovely and all of those things. But y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye.